Curious if you could address the role of surveillance technologies and increasingly the militarization of police as far as moving forward in radical thought today and in the future, kind of what you see where that is now.
Well, I think there are two things to bear in mind about that. The first thing is that the phenomenon itself shouldn't be at all surprising. The second is that the scale, at least to me, is kind of surprising. I hadn't really expected that scale. But the phenomenon is normal. And it's, again, as American as apple pie. You can go back a century. Take, say, the Philippine War early in the 19th century, 20th century. It was a vicious war. The U.S. conquered the Philippines, killed a couple 100,000 people. It was a major popular nationalist movement. After the military victory, it had to be suppressed and controlled. And a huge pacification campaign was initiated using the highest technology of the day for surveillance, subversion, breaking up groups, building up hostilities, all kinds of things. Very sophisticated. It was very quickly transferred home. It was used by Woodrow Wilson in the Red Scare, the worst repression in American history, and developed further since. It's had a lethal effect on the Philippines. People mourn the typhoon that killed tens of thousands of people. That doesn't happen in functioning societies. It's very striking in the Caribbean. When a tropical storm goes through the Caribbean, in Haiti, one of the major victims of imperial violence, it's vicious. Right next door in Cuba, 3 people died. Some buildings are knocked over. Same storm. Depends on the society. Well, the Philippines is a society that we created, have maintained. It's the one part of Southeast Asia that hasn't taken part in the so-called Asian miracle, not one of the Asian tigers. There's a reason for that, good reason. But these techniques, you can be confident that any state or a commercial enterprise, any system of power, is going to use whatever technology is available to try to control and dominate its, what amounts to its major enemy, namely the population. That's what power systems are going to do. The scale of what was revealed, I think, was a little surprising, but it actually shouldn't be. And there's more to come. Those of you who read technical journals, like, say, the MIT Technology Review, should know what's coming.